What's going on YouTube? Uberman here. So a lot of you have been asking for an update regarding my Chevy Cruze. For those of you that haven't seen basically it's a video series regarding Turo, the app where you rent out your car. I had a major issue not too long ago where, goodness, it's been 2 or 3 weeks now actually, where someone rented my car, they didn't bring it back, and when I got it back, it's all kinds of torn up. The undercarriage is torn up, plastic pieces are broken, there is literally a pool of transmission fluid in my driveway now. I can't even use this car to do much of anything. I can go pick the kid up from school and come back. That's about it. It's literally just leaking tranny fluid because some hoses were damaged. I took it to Firestone. They gave me an estimate. Their theory is that the car was taken off-road from all the mud and stuff that was under it. Someone took the car off-roading, and it did a lot of damage. It busted up a lot of the plastics, some fiberglass pieces. They actually busted the strut mounts. Firestone said both of my front strut mounts are literally busted, which makes the car dangerous to drive at this point. It causes a loud clunking noise over certain bumps, like a thud. It's a really bad deal. So, here's where we're at. Turo, the total for the repairs came out to like $1,400. Turo thus far has agreed to reimburse me $172. Now, that's not the end of this. I'm sending the car into the shop to get started. Aside from the $172, Firestone will have to do a supplemental claim, and we will see where this goes from here. Hopefully they cover it, but they may not. And I'm going to be bringing that to you, because if I cannot get my car back in the condition it was in before these people rented it and took it, I can no longer recommend Turo. I can no longer rent on Turo. I just won't do it. I'm not going to recommend something that could cost you your car. Now, I know accidents can happen and things like that. That's understandable. I pay for the premium insurance, so I'm not supposed to have to worry about any of this. The issue is no photos, no coverage. That's pretty much what they've been telling me. And since all the damage is on the underside of the car and to mechanical components, how could I get pictures of that? I can't get pictures of broken strut mounts before the car was taken. It seems like you would have to put your car in a lift and take pictures of all the suspension components. I think that nobody's going to do that. I don't know how far this goes as far as how many pictures you'd have to take, but I will say this. For any of you that are renting your cars out on the Turo platform, I highly recommend you take pictures of the undercarriage. That means underneath the back, underneath the front, underneath the sides. Take pictures of of the plastics underneath. And I know that is a huge inconvenience, and it's a major pain in the you-know-what, but it's better than being told that your claim is denied and you're stuck with a broken car. Now, as you guys know, I've had some issues with damaged cars on Turo in the past. The first time I was not reimbursed because I didn't know it had to be reported within 24 hours that there was damage. So now I know. My Mustang, it was practically totaled. My yellow convertible GT, when a guy jumped a curb at like 60 miles an hour and just bent the rear axle, just destroyed the suspension. I've had a lot of people cause damage to the interior, damage to the exterior of cars. So I guess it's important for me to say, if you choose to rent your car on Turo, understand it's going to get damaged. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Your car will get damaged. So if your car is your baby and you can't deal with that, I can't recommend Turo to you. Now you can make money off damage. If you can do a lot of the work yourself, you can fix the damage yourself and get paid for it. So there's money to be made in damages, but this isn't going to be for everybody, and understandably so. So this was pretty much just the update to you guys on what happened with my Chevy Cruze. The front struts are literally, the strut mounts are broken, I guess from, they said, like slamming, like ramping and slamming back down. It literally busted the strut mounts on the front. Broke a lot of the plastic pieces. There's damage to a fiberglass shield on the passenger side. And I've got 2 transmission cooler lines that are now leaking, that are just dripping fluid all over the driveway. And I will say that the customer support has been very good. They've been keeping in touch with me. They've been working with me. but we're not out of the woods yet. So stay tuned for a final update video where I tell you guys, you know, what the verdict is. Are they going to fix my car, or am I going to be left to fix it myself? If I'm left to fix it myself, I will be done with Turo. I will not rent on Turo. I will not. I won't rent my cars out. I won't rent cars from other people. I won't use Turo, and I will no longer continue promoting them. And I'll be forced to pull down the videos I've done in the past about them, because I can't recommend something that could leave one of you guys stuck. It's just not okay. So hopefully this all goes well, and I'll be able to come back to you guys and say, hey, it worked out. But that's just where we're at right now. I appreciate you taking time to watch, and until next time, like, comment, subscribe, stay safe out there, Uber, and lift on.